All right, what's going on YouTube? Ah, ooh, Sour Patch Kids. They are sour. So, once again, sitting in the truck. Now I'm in my Dodge this time, actually. You can kind of tell just by the Dodge. And then, hey, look, Liverpool sticker back there. And a Rayton sticker back there. But, spent 6 hours today shooting. Um, we shot 7 PRC, shot the 300 Blackout, that CZ 600 trail rifle, and then we shot the 8.6 Blackout. I'm a little torn on the 7 PRC. I think I'm gaining. I think maybe the barrel just. Yo, Crash, how you doing, man? I think the barrel might just needed to be a little bit shot through, and then I'm thinking maybe some of the factory ammo that I got maybe just wasn't good because stuff's starting to tighten up. 6 hours on the bench is a mental. Yeah, but dude, I enjoy it, man. Um, I really do. So, I sit there and what I do is I turn on a book, like an audiobook, and I sit there and shoot. And I get everybody and their mom trying to come talk to me, especially when I was shooting a 7 PRC today. But that's all good. So I think we're gaining. I think we're going to go on the right track with the 7 PRC. Even if factory doesn't shoot like I hope or should, I think it should shoot. I think we'll get hand loads to shoot. So I can kind of go over some of the targets and kind of talk about what I did today. That little 300 Blackout is a ton of fun to shoot, especially with the suppressor on there, and surprisingly pretty accurate. I shot 2 different subsonic loads today. One of them shot very well at 100 yards. I was very pleased. But I was at my Uncle Gun Store today, and I picked up this right here. Always looking for 300 Savage Brass because I always know there's people out there looking for it. So that's some Remington once fired stuff. And then some also older Winchester 300 Savage stuff. Found that today. I always like finding those old stuff. And then thankfully I didn't pay this price that you just see right there. But this is some old 270 stuff. See here, what's Crash saying? 300 Buzz, actually one of my favorite rounds. A great in close round pistol, and it can do some damage. Yeah, I can. It really can, dude. It's a ton of fun to shoot in a bolt rifle. It's so quiet with that hybrid 46 can that I have. Oh my gosh, guys, so quiet. And I'll show you. I actually got some pretty good results. There's some old Winchester 270 stuff. I'm just gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stuff, but I got that stuff there, and then 300 Savage stuff. But well, yeah, let's talk about. Let me get my targets sorted here. I brought them with me. Okay, so I gotta do some mental gymnastics here. That's that one. That is 8.6. That's 300 Blackout. That's 300 Blackout. That's 7 PRC. Hey, what's going on? That's 8.6. And that is 8.6. Okay, cool. So let's start with what didn't shoot as well. For the 300 Blackout. So I had some. I'll do videos on this, guys, too. But I had some uh, 300 Blackout Winchester. They called it subsonic range ammo. It was basically a hollow point and 200 grain bullet. I shot 15 rounds. It's not terrible, I guess, for subsonic. Sorry. I'm kind of judgmental when it comes to probably groups. But let's see here. Let's flip the camera around here. Okay, so there's my first group, which obviously is terrible. But to be honest with you guys, I clean the gun after every like changing of ammo. So that's the first group. So it is what it is. But there's a second one, tighten right up. So it's kind of like it needed to do some fouling, right? And then so tighten up to that one, 5 shots, and then 3 shots. So I mean 5 shots. So not terrible. I mean the Winchester stuff, it's very cheap. I mean I think this stuff is like 18 bucks a box. So you're not looking. I mean subsonic. I mean I'm gonna hit whatever I'm aiming at 100 yards, I guess, especially there and there. But it wasn't bad. So I'll have a video on it, right? And then let's. So here is the Hornady 190 grain subsonic stuff. Look at that freaking group. 100 yards. Look at that one. That's 5 shots. There's 1, 2 right on top of each other, and 3, 4, and then there's another one. So I did a 3x15 with both of these, and to me, that's pretty impressive. So I mean, like that right there, that right there, there's the 190 grain Hornady um, sub X bullets, freaking hammered. I was super impressed, and I'm only shooting with the 6 power scope on that thing. So let's see, return. I'm only shooting with a 6 power scope, so I can only see so far 100, right? And it's just with a dot. It's not like a red dot, but it's just a dot. So I figure that's pretty good. I was pretty impressed with that. That little CZ. It is a 16-inch barrel, so it's not too bad on length. They throw that can on there, but it's a ton of fun to shoot that little trail rifle. So there'll be, I'll do a video on it, and then I guess let's talk 8.6. Kind of interesting. Of course, I can't remember the ammo though. Let's see here. So this is, oops, what the heck did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Crap. Let's check that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 8.6. This right here is the Gorilla ammo. That's the 300 grain SM case. So it's not a monolithic bullet. Only non-monolithic bullet that I shot. There's the first 5. Like I said, clean the gun. So not bad. The next 5, not bad for subsonic, 300 grain 8.6. Then again, not bad. And then again, really not bad. Like I was super impressed with the 8.6. That Faxon 8.6 blackout that I built, actually pretty nice. So like as you can see, for each group needed a little bit of fouling for it to become pretty accurate, and it did. It got better. Like I said, this one here is not a great group. But yeah, I don't know. This one here, maybe. I think I did have one that velocity was pretty low. I have to go back and look at my chronograph. That one could be that velocity was really low, but that's pretty good for 8.6. You take out this first group, you get some fouling on your rifle. That's pretty good, my opinion at least. So, so that's 8.6. Section working? Hey, Crash, type a comment in there. I want to make sure it's working. I did something funny and it's like it froze, or maybe nobody's talking. But I'll as soon as okay, yep, we're alive. Okay, all right, right on. Okay, so then let's go to the next one, which is Fort Scott at 285 solid coppers. Um, I actually. So what's interesting here is this is 5 shots right here. So one flew out, but there's the first 4. And then here's the next group. I had a box of 20. You guys see 8 shots. I had 12 shots, not fire. I literally went through each one. Firing pin hit. Primer looks like it. Went off. Should have gone off. Super weird. So I'm gonna get a hold of them and let them know that I got a bunch of duds. And I'm sure they'll do right by it. But that's Fort Scott's shooting pretty good. That one there obviously shanked out. But that was in the middle of my group shooting these ones right here. Which is funny is I was aiming. So the first group, the first group with the one off to the left, I was aiming dead center, and then I did a little correction, and I must have gone the wrong way, or I went too much, and then I aimed dead center again, and that's the ones that you see high. But yeah, so that's yeah. So the weird thing is, Crash is like they must have got some bad primers or something because that is like in my opinion that's pretty like 12 to have 12 of them not go is pretty weird. And it wasn't like okay, it was like the 12 after each other. I was fighting like so you guys see that target? I was fighting it all the way through all 8 of those shots. So something's wrong because I didn't have the problem with any other ammo besides the Fort Scott stuff. So it's not my rifle. Um, so and then I shot one more gorilla, and these are with the Maker Rex. Let's see here. Um, let's see here. That's a total failure for sure. Yeah, and I feel bad. Like I don't. I mean, like I'll send them an email because they're great. They're a great company. They're great to me. So I'll just reach out and tell them. So and I know they'll do right by it. So I'm not worried about that. But that's not something obviously you'd want to take hunting now or trust your life with. I guess is what scares me is. So, anyways, okay. So let's look at the other one. So this is Gorilla Ammo. This is the I think 346 grain Maker Rex bullet. So this is a serious bullet going down range. The center one is the first 5. As you can see, that's not a very good group, but like I said, it's subsonic and it's not a very aerodynamic bullet. And then there's the next 5. Um, to be honest with you, for what it is, I'm okay with it because that stuff really is like 100 yard in self defense round. It's not meant to shoot at range. If you guys know anything at all about the Maker Rex ammo, it's not meant to. But what I might do is I might shoot some more at 50 yards. But I'm not. I'm actually pretty pleased with that ammo for 100 yards for that bullet because that bullet's just not meant to do well at 100 yards. Okay, so like I said, 7 PRC. I think I'm kind of gaining. I shot some clean before I shot 3 shots, cleaned the rifle, shot 3 more shots, cleaned the rifle, shot 5 more shots, cleaned the rifle, and then I shot on some paper. So I shot the Hornady 180 grain match ELDMs, and then I shot the 175 ELDXs. And so we'll start with the ELD. We'll start with the ELDMs. Um, and I gotta remember and keep in mind also that this barrel is I think getting hot on me. It's carbon fiber barrel. I may need to slow down some of my shots, and but we'll see. Like this is way better than what I got that first rifle that I got from Kelbley's. That preferred barrel that was on there was worse, and it was just terrible. So here we go. There's the first 5 for the 180 grain ELD match. Not terrible, but also not great. That's 5 shots. And then there's the next 5. And then I was like, okay, um, yeah, let's see what some Hornady the precision will do because Hornady precision stuff usually shoots really well and stuff. Sometimes I found the match doesn't shoot as well, but it's not terrible. I'm I'm not pissed about those results because I know I can obviously hand load for this rifle. If I'm seeing something like that, then I know I can tune it. Um, and then I went to the Hornady uh, precision ammo, so the ELDX. So first 2 shots, those were both fouling shots because I cleaned the rifle, so fouling, the right there and right there, and then I shot 5 right there. So it was looking good until it flung that one out, and then I shot 5, looking really good, and then that 5th one was one up top. So the barrel may have just been a little hot for that, but I mean that's what you want to see. That's real life. But I mean, you stack 2 on top of each other, and then 2 more right there, and then there. So, um, is it amazing accuracy for what you pay for that rifle? No, but if you're a hand loader, you're probably gonna get it. I got some Federals I'm gonna test. I've got, I've also got, uh, some Barnes. So Federal factory ammo coming. I got Barnes factory ammo with me. I just ran out of time to shoot it. And then I have the CX Hornady stuff to shoot too. So we still got some factory stuff to shoot. And then once I'm hoping to do that tomorrow. Once I shoot that, then we're gonna get into hand loads because we're gonna get that baby shooting, and I know it will shoot. So I don't think that's gonna be a problem at all. So boy, chat's pretty quiet today. Everybody's not real active. So I kind of thought I might maybe get some more responses on that 7 PRC, but maybe not. So anyways, so that's kind of what I did. Um, just just listening to listening to my pain. Um, it wasn't that bad actually. I mean, I feel like between all three rifles, showed pretty good promise. Um, I did order. I did find a set of rings that are gonna be a little bit lower than the Akitech rings uh, that are on the 7, and so I'm hoping. Uh, I'm hoping they work. They're medium high, and the Akitechs are high, and so I ordered a set of Night Force rings that are medium high, and because I be honest with you, like I'm good with a cheek weld, but I could see where maybe being a little lower might help me a little bit more. I don't think that's causing any accuracy problems, but I think it definitely probably could help. So Trevor, how you doing, man? So so I think that might help a little bit. We'll see. I'm picking them tomorrow. Sportsman's Warehouse had them in stock. They weren't cheap, but I don't know. Neither were the Accutacs. I'll figure out what to put the Accutacs on. So uh, another bonus. I really like the Athlon scope. That thing is clear, guys. For the money, that's a very nice. I'm not even for the money. That's just a nice scope. I mean, if you guys are looking for, I wouldn't say budget, but it kind of is a budget friendly. I mean, $1,800 is not, or $1,600 is not budget friendly, but for what you're getting for $1,600 is super impressive. The It does have a zero stop, which is I'm stoked about because I didn't think it did. And on accidentally in my video last night, I said a 34 tube, and it's actually, I mean, a 30 tube, and it's actually a 34 millimeter tube. Um, so I'm pretty stoked about both of those. And it does have a zero stop, which is nice. And then the side windage turret does lock. Cody, wow, good to see you. Who's Cody? I'm not Cody. So who's Cody? Because now I'm curious. But anyways, so yeah, that's I'm pretty stoked. The Athlon scope is nice. The trigger on that 7 PRC is nice. You know what? Also, guys, that trigger on that CZ trail rifle is very freaking nice. Oh, okay, but yeah, it's pretty nice. So, trying to think what else. The 8.6 is obviously nice to shoot. That's a fun round, especially shooting it suppressed. Shot 2 rifles suppressed today, and then the 7 PRC, which 7 PRC is. The couple people sat down next to me at the bench, and I was like, you may not want to sit there because this break is very violent." And they moved one of the guys like moved 2 benches over, and after I shot the first round, he's like, "Yeah, you're right. Thank you for warning me." I was like, "Yep, no problem." It's not a problem like if you're the person shooting the rifle. It's a problem if you're the person standing next to the person shooting the rifle or behind them. It's pretty crazy actually. So So, anyways, I'm retracting a bunch of messages, huh? See here, so we had Crash in here, Zach in here, Jamie in here. What else we had? We had Trevor. Right on, guys. BRC. Let's see here. Oh, good call. I was just next to an 8-inch 5.56 break. That was like a flash. Dude, I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand shooting an 8-inch 5.56 anyways. To me, that is just pointless. You lose so much muzzle velocity on a freaking 8-inch AR on a 5.56. I don't understand that. At that point, just run a pistol. The bigger just run a 45. I don't know. But yeah, that's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable to shoot also. Imagine shooting that in a building closed without hearing protection, you're deaf. Dude, shooting the chicken. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was so many things I wanted to just say there, Crash, but I'm not gonna say them. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I don't get that. I also don't get the like if I'm indoors. What's going on, Jordan? How you doing, man? If I'm indoors, Ed, what's up, man? Hey, dude, Ed, um, did you call Kelbley about your rifle, or are you just gonna try to hand load for it? True. Um, but yeah, like I don't get a like as I think when you go to shoot an indoor range, if somebody has a freaking break on them, they shouldn't be allowed to shoot because it's terrible to shoot next to somebody like that. You're still gonna try 75s? Okay. Um, and have you tried any 69s? Because the 69, like, I think it's depends what you're wanting. I can't remember what you were wanting to use it for, but the 69 match burners are freaking amazing. Out of one of my 22 Creedmoors, the 22 Creedmoor that I tried it, they shoot really well, and they're actually pretty cheap. Those Barnes 69 grain match burners, I think, are cheaper than like the ELDs. Yeah, Trevor, they are allowed to. Mainly target, dude. Ed, check out the 69 grain. I think it's 69 or 68 grain. I'm pretty sure it's 69. The match burners. Those things, and I even got load data. If you need load data for them, Ed, um, I can hook you up with some load data. So I'll have to look next time I'm live, and if I'm in my shop or something like that, let me know, or you can send me an email. I got a ton of work done last night on my uh website. I'm super stoked to be getting my website done. It's gonna be nice because I can have all my affiliate links on my website. I can start having articles on there, all kinds of stuff. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's see here. Unfortunately, I have nowhere else to shoot outdoor around me for well over an hour. Keep training. Yeah, it's true, man. I get that. I don't have like so. What's nice is in the range I shoot outdoor. There isn't an indoor range. Probably it's an hour and a half south of me. Um, Man, but dude, you get some. I don't know. You get weirdos at every range, but I feel like every time I've been to like an indoor range, it just brings out the special weird gun owners. That's just been my opinion. Oh, that's pretty nice. Man, I wish I could shoot on property. I'm getting to the point where I almost don't even like going to the range anymore because it's like this may sound bad, and this is not what I'm meaning to make it sound bad. It's like some of the guys go there for social hour. I'm not there for social hour. I'm there to shoot my rifles. And like I don't need every guy coming up and telling me that he wants me to shoot his rifle. Like, hey, you gotta try my rifle. So I don't know. Like I try to just kind of play like I'm deaf and I can't hear him, but I think I'm too young for that. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, crash me too. And they are high. Like today, I did notice they were a little high, but they weren't bad. You probably weren't here. I just actually ordered some Night Force medium. So like I had medium rings, and the bell hit, so it didn't work. So I had to go. The only other rings that I could get or I had were the Accutech highs, and so the hot I put those on, and it doesn't feel bad, but I was able to find at Sportsman's they had some medium highs that I just ordered. They were freaking expensive, but whatever. And so I'm gonna pick them up tomorrow morning, throw them on the rifle, and then go back out and shoot. So I agree, Ed. They're a little high, but yeah, I kind of was stuck because mediums just like they wouldn't work. So yeah, 100. Oh, dude, I'm jealous. 156 acres. That's nice, dude. Makes an 8-inch AR pistol act like deaf. Yeah, yeah, he will make you deaf. You're right. Also have those Accutechs. I mean, and the Accutech, those are really nice rings. If I had a cheek piece that I could raise up, it definitely would be no problem. Actually, like, to be honest with you, like, and it's not a huge deal. Like, I had no problem. I felt really good on cheek weld, right here. But they're high too high front everything. I have a set of Accutechs on my one of my 300 WSMs. That the cheek piece comes up and everything, and then it's on a big heavy barrel, and so it works on that. But I got the ones I have now. I got because I bought an Accutech bipod, and it was like a deal. Like you get Accutech bipod, and you get a set of rings free. So I got those rings for free. Yeah, I don't wear hearing protection. You can get deaf. Yeah, dude. I wear hearing protection. I'm already going deaf. Um, but that's from so many years of not wearing it. Or hunting when not wearing it. That's really what it is. Shooting stuff why I was hunting. So, but yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna get we're gonna throw some different rings on there. We'll throw those Night Force rings on there. So tomorrow I get my 6.5 PRC barrel action from Arrow. Hope it's good. Oh, dude, nice. I bet you it will. I hear those Solus actions are really nice. I think you'll like it. I was actually talking to somebody on Instagram today. He's got a 6.5 PRC barrel that has 200 rounds on it, and that he switched for some reason to something else, and he's selling it for 400. It's a carbon fiber barrel, so I'm not overly too sure I want it because I'm not so far. My luck, carbon fiber barrels have not been great, but he wants $400 for it. But he said he'd send it to me first and let me try it out, and if I had any problems, like in that he would pay for the shipping back. So like I feel pretty good about the situation because like basically he's saying, "Hey, if it don't shoot, I don't need to pay him in advance. He's just gonna send me the barrel." 400 is cheap, I know. And he's basically saying if it don't shoot, then uh he'll just pay for the barrel to go back, which sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Hey G. Um so I'm thinking about doing it. I mean, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to just cuss, but I just spent $240 on a set of rings. I guess what's another $400? My wife might disagree with that, but I don't know. We'll see. One of the reasons I need to get my website up and running, so it's almost done. Me and my wife worked on it until 2 o'clock last night. No, no, no rest for me right now. We're burning the candle at both ends. I don't wear hearing protection anymore when I hunt either because I use a suppressor now, and the suppressor makes it awesome. When I was hunting in Africa, running the can, it was so nice just hunting without hearing protection. Yeah, like and in Washington, you can't hunt with electronic hearing protection because they say it enhances your hearing. You can't use it. I'm like in that, I feel like in that method, you shouldn't even be able to freaking hunt with hearing aids at that point, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, who knows? I guess. Yeah, I don't speak Argentinian. It don't work like that. But it was whoa, definitely some different languages going on right now. It was actually pretty funny. Yeah, I'm wearing a Hornady hat. I got a Hornady shirt on. I got a Hornady target. I was shooting a bunch of Hornady ammo, and everybody kept asking me if I shot for Hornady. I was like, no, I just like Hornady. Hornady's good to me. Um, it was pretty funny. And then one guy went off on me about how the he was watching Reloading Weatherby and that the Hornady ELDX bullet is not a hunting bullet and it will never expand at 600 yards. Blah blah blah, all kinds of stuff. And that I don't know, like I just say I'm sponsored. Well, I don't know, maybe kind of am because I do get some. I mean, like that. This is they gave it to me, so I guess kind of sponsored. Nice, Jordan. That's awesome. That's what was going on at the range today. Everybody was sighting in their rifles for opening for deer next weekend, and then muzzleloader opens I think tomorrow, and so there was a bunch of muzzleloader people there too. So it was kind of a I only worked half a day for my normal job, and then went and shot the rest of the day, and it was actually I couldn't believe for a Thursday how many people were there. I always hear crazy 6'5". Ah, Ed, why'd you take that away? I wanted to read that. You got to retype that or something. I don't know what you said, but something about 6'5" Creedmoor stuff. Yeah, Trevor, the other thing is it's 7 days. I have 7 days to kill deer, and it's like almost impossible here because how freaking thick it is. So we'll see. I don't know. I I'm about done hunting in this state though, guys, because it's too dang hard to hunt here. Too many predators. Um, the places you can hunt, it's getting really bad. It's just getting hard to hunt. So, um, our bow hunting is on October 1st to November 14th. November 15th is open day for rifle. Right on. So you actually get to hunt a good. I mean, you get to hunt in a good time for uh, deer. I don't. You get to hunt them in the rut. I don't for rifle. Our bow season is in the rut. Let's see. I always hear crazy stories about 6.5 Creedmoor, especially Hornady stuff. Like, what do you mean, like crazy stories? So, like, people like shooting animals way too far with a 6.5 Creedmoor, because that's what they're doing with a 6.5 Creedmoor. The 6.5 Creedmoor is a great deer rifle. 400 yards in, that's an amazing deer rifle. But the problem is most people think it's like a wonder cartridge, and it's not. And you can't just go shoot an elk in its shoulder and hopefully it dies at 600 yards with a 6.5 Creedmoor. Um, I mean, I, I have zero complaints about 6.5 Creedmoor for what it's intended for. Steel at long range, medium game at medium to close range, and it does its thing. And to be honest with you, I mean, shoot, I went to Africa and brought a 22 Creedmoor, and I killed animals at 500 yards with a 22 cal bullet. But I can shoot better than 90% of the people out there. So that's a huge part of it. I put it right in the pump house on every single one of them. Um, like I shot an animal at 100 yards and it ran away. Well, they probably can't shoot. And although the ELDX is kind of when you're pushing it fast, 100 yards, it's kind of close. But man, I shot two of my animals at 100 at 37, 47 yards with the ELDX, and it was going over 3,000 feet per second on impact. So I don't know. Let's see. You guys can shoot 100 to 200 yards. Oh no, no, we can shoot like 800 yards. But the problem is it's so thick and it's across valleys. That's the problem, Trevor. Yeah, this is the first year I'm hunting with it my bow because I'm finally good enough and have been practicing. Nice, right on, Jordan. Good job, man. I always tell them you missed end of mystery. Yeah, Ed, like I think a lot of people think they make good hits on game, but they probably don't. I mean, shoot, a 22 rimfire has been killing animals forever. So, see 17 HMR, what you think about that? I like 17 HMR. It's a fun little cartridge. Great for prairie dogs, birds and stuff like that. I'm more of what's that say? I don't Alka guy. They confuse the ass off from the shoulder. Yeah, exactly. Um, I think what a lot of people end up doing is I think a lot of people like. I mean, I think what people. I mean, like, okay, so perfect example. There was a bunch of guys at the range today. They've got their Winchester Model 70 from 1970, which is a great rifle. Don't get me wrong, but they're shooting their 7 rem mag that they shoot once a year, and it's when they confirm their zero, and that's it. Like, dude, you guys, you gotta shoot more than that. Like, I don't know, and that's the people that shoot an animal at 100 yards and then gets away and they lose it. In my opinion, Jordan, you're very right. Addle, addle. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, addle, addle. That's right. Think of a slingshot, but for spears. Yep. Depending on the area in Washington, Oregon, you can reach over 1K yards and have. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, G. I think people put too much trust in a smaller bullet for a bigger game. Shoot way too far. Like with my 270, I shoot a deer 150 max. Um, I mean, a 270 will kill an animal at 800 yards, no problem. I mean, they'll kill at 500, they'll kill at 600. A lot of it has to do with bullet, your velocity, and where you put that bullet. So when I was in Africa shooting at 80 grain ELDX, I put every single bullet right on the shoulder. I had 9 animals drop in its place, 2 animals run 10 yards, and that was with an 80 grain. Closest shot was 37 yards, furthest was 512. So it's crazy. Some people I know don't shoot their gun before they hunt at all. Wound deer or miss them. Exactly. That's yeah, you're exactly right, Jordan. And that's unfortunate. And I get it. Yeah, like shooting's expensive. And you know what's the other thing is like a lot of hunters, they don't like to shoot. They just like that to them it's a tool and that's what they use to get a deer, right? Yeah, but I just hunt woods and I just ain't gonna chance. Yeah, I mean I totally get that, dude. I totally get it. Not saying your rifle just before isn't saying you already brought a box. Shoot 3 of the 20, at least. Like, yeah, dude. I mean, like, shoot 5, shoot 10, because if you need, you should only need 1 or 2 shots for that animal. So, if you're hunting ethically, I'm going to make an email, and if you can help me with it, the reloading data on the 69 barns, and then if you have 75 grain, appreciate. Yeah, dude, I do. Yeah, just shoot me an email. Quest for the perfect load at gmail.com. Um, and then also, guys, so when I get my new website up, I'll have a different email on there. I just bought the domain name Reloading Quest. Um, and so, anyways, so there'll be tons of places for you guys to go. I'm actually thinking about starting a forum. So, guys, like you guys in the community can go on there and talk and like share stuff like that. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Do I hunt coyotes? Yes, I do hunt coyotes in Washington. That's mainly what I hunt in this state. So, let's see here. Um, What am I selling? What do you mean, Jordan? What am I selling? Um, are you filming them a website? Well, I have my 3D printing stuff, but basically for my website, it's gonna be like articles and gear review and my affiliate links and stuff like that, just a place where I can direct people. Because what I'm gonna start doing is like so for like my articles for the magazines, I'm basically 1,800 to 2,000 words for an article, right? I'd like to be able to start doing like twice to 3 times a week, just a short column, anywhere from like 250 to 500 words for a short column, for gear review and that kind of stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't even know if it's something people would be interested in, but I figure what the heck, I'll enjoy it and stuff like that. So yeah, you have grew up and I have hit an inner ring of paper plate. Okay, so see. Yeah, I have grown up and I have to hit an inner ring of paper plates for the family to let me hunt, which is what I will do with my kids. Just more. Yeah, dude, that's true. I mean, that works really good, Trevor. I mean, I mean, picture a pie, picture a plate for an animal. That's basically what your target zone is. So if you can do that at 100 yards, if that's what your limitation is, then that's great. But if your limitation is at 400 yards, you go with that kind of thing. I thought you were putting up a website. My bad. No, I am doing. I am starting. I am doing a website, but it's not like I'm not really doing it to, like to sell anything. I mean, I have my 3D printed stuff that I sell, but that's not really the purpose of the website. See the truth. I showed up when he said you should only need 2 or 3 shots for the animal. So I am thinking deer. For really any animal. Only animal I've ever had to shoot more than once was an aoudad. That's the only animal I've ever had to shoot more than once. I think it would be a great place to expand on your videos, give a bit more context for when there are times you can't record your mess. Yeah, exactly. Rain sessions. Would personally link your thoughts, blogs, style to the description of the. Yeah, I don't know if I can crash because I'm gonna try, but YouTube is really weird about links. Mine is mine. I one side, 1 inch high, 100 yards, and shoot right on it. Right on. What are you shooting, Trevor? What? I think you've already told me. Is this the pump action 30-06? Thank you. Bit.ly forwarding links often work. I don't know what that is, Crash, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, you shooting 270, Trevor. Okay. As a moose hunter, moose will take 2 or 3 of your rifle when even if you hit vitals, they can get away far and get more drawn fast, which require more rounds downrange. But then that's just here. Yeah, okay, dude, I get that. Yeah, like I'm sorry. I'm thinking more medium game. Even my elk that I've gotten, I've only taken 1 shot, and elk are freaking tough. But I do agree, like it obviously depends on the game size, right? Yeah, you're 100% right. But I've never killed a moose, so it's on the list though. Nope, that's me. My brother shoots at there. Okay, okay. So Trevor and Jordan, that's right. You guys are brothers. Yeah, different game for different places. Exactly. And also the other thing too is man, like it may depend on the caliber too. Like if I were to go hunt moose, I'd be taking my 300 Ultra Mag or my grandpa when the moose that I got hanging in my garage and then the 3 other moose that he killed were all with his 458 Win Mag. So and I have that rifle, so might as well do that. Very similar to elk. Wonderful climate for it here in Newfoundland. Dude, you're in Newfoundland? That's awesome, man. Right on. That's cool. I'm hoping to go hunt New Zealand next year, so we'll see. New Zealand's gonna be pretty cool. Africa was amazing. So we got a maple goose in here. That must mean someone's from New Zealand. I use 300 Winchester short mag. 450 Win Mag is a tough round. It is, yeah. 300 Winchester Short Mag is a great round, man. That is one of my favorite rounds. That's a good choice, man. Is it hard for you? Is it hard for you to get ammo for that thing? 458 Win Mag is one of my favorites. Maple Goose is Canadian. Okay. Um, hmm. I haven't heard that one before. That's interesting. 450 Bushmaster is a decent gun. Yeah, 450 Bushmaster is. I have a 458 SOCOM. I love shooting the 458 SOCOM, especially suppressed. So, boy, it's starting to get dark. Canadians. Who's the Canadians? Uh, let's see here. It's fairly accessible, but that's because our gun stores are mainly local, and it's an expensive round for an expensive gun in the land of 303 infields and three weights. 303 infield's a great round. The 303 British. One of my favorite rifles I have is a British 303. It's an infield. So Newfoundland's in Canada. Am I just being stupid? I thought you said you're in Newfoundland. All right, I'm really starting to feel like my my geometry is not matching up here. I don't know what's going on here. Is 450 bigger than the 300 Win Mag? The Bolt is bigger than the 300 Win Mag. Oh, Trev, you're a USS. Okay, that's what I thought because you're on the East Coast or something like that. I have a 300 Win Mag Bergara HMR Pro that I need reload shots. Sweet. Yeah, right. I got 300 Win Mag too. I'm a huge 300 Win Mag. 300 Win Mag, 300 Short Mag. Pretty much a 30 cal guy. I own a lot of different 30 cals. That's kind of my favorite. It is now. You may be thinking of New Zealand. Yeah, I don't know. I probably am thinking New Zealand. Guys, I don't know. I never claimed to be a smart man. Yeah, upper northeast. Okay, that's why. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I can't. Yeah, I know where Saskatchewan is. Okay, Newfoundland is east of New York and 90 minutes ahead of the East Coast. Okay, but that's part of Canada? Has it always been part of Canada? The hunter is totally. It's a known fact that's coming from a hunter as well. The hunter is truly the land of half-hour differences. Okay, yeah, Saskatchewan. Yeah. Okay, Maybe that's why I'm confused. Why? Okay, but I just learned something. Last Thursday, I learned, or Friday, maybe it was. I learned that Steven Seagal is honorary Russian citizen, and now I just learned Newfoundland is also part of Canada now. Yeah, it's the east of Canada. Okay, all right. 3 Win Mag and AR-10. That's pretty cool. Are we going to history now or what? Right? Dude, the Vikings came here. Yeah, exactly. See, that's why. That's why I was thinking Newfoundland wasn't Canada. I don't know why I was thinking. Yeah, I mean that's you're probably Viking yourself. Um, so I don't know. This is history now. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm back. Kids didn't want to go to bed. Yeah, dude, I know how that goes. Um, so I'm super stoked. I got a Leupold optic and Leupold rings coming for that Ruger M77. Should be here hopefully this week. And So 35 Wayland stuff coming soon too. I was just as confused. Yeah, I don't know. I learned something new. Newfoundland's in Canada, and now I know. That's probably yeah. Anyways, and New Zealand ain't nowhere near Newfoundland. I know that much. But we can talk guns and ballistics all day long, and I'll be right there. Start talking geography, you're gonna get me lost. It is. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm actually Irish, English, French, and Native American. The Vikings got chased off thousands of years before modern colonization. Okay, both them started with new. Okay, yeah, huh? Interesting. Well, I'm basically German and Italian. That's basically what I am. Don't feel bad. I live in Michigan, and it took me until middle school to learn Detroit wasn't the capital. Crash, you probably shouldn't be telling people that. Um, Detroit's kind of an interesting place too, though. Yeah, you got no shame, right on, man. So yeah, so I'm thinking about buying that 6.5 PRC from that guy, and then now I gotta find an action. It's a Remington barrel, so I can use a Remington 700 barrel or action. So maybe that's what I'll do. But I gotta find a short action now. So crash was the flex or no? Um, so what? Mr. Newfoundland, what bullet are you shooting? What are you shooting? Out of the 300 short. My 300 short, I really like the Norma Bond strikes. These guys right here. 1 minute. Oh man, this stuff right here. 300 WSM. This stuff is amazing. This is what I shot my last elk with. It works. That bullet and that ammo is very accurate too, and the brass is good. Let's see here. Oh yeah, they weird. They all. Um, I shoot my unc. I shoot what my uncle and my cousin load. What a beautiful box. I definitely consider it. Yeah, dude. Like, if you can find this stuff, it's actually not. It's not that expensive, at least here in the states. But there's a vol. I mean, it's like I don't know. I know it's getting dark, guys. Sorry. Can you guys see the velocity? Is that good enough or no? I can't tell. So, anyways, the velocity um is basically almost 3,100 feet. So I know I'm getting out of my rifle. I'm getting 3,112. So I'm getting faster than what box velocity says. So and that bullet works really well. It's a bonded bullet. The last deer. I mean not deer, but elk I shot broke through the front shoulder and then passed through and broke the other shoulder, and the bullet stopped in the hide and had over 80% weight retention on it, which was super impressive. And the vitals were just gone. That elk did not. That elk didn't need another bullet. It was pretty impressive. How did I don't know, Jordan? You gotta enlighten us. Yeah, they are some decent specs. Um, your energy on this stuff is. He cut the line. Oh man, he took a shortcut. Okay. Um. So you guys, energy on this at the muzzle is like basically 3,800. It's pretty good. So when I shot my elk, I shot her at 380 yards. So I was right around 2,500 feet in velocity and 2,500 feet in energy. So that was pretty good. Dad jokes. Yep. Bands will be made for dad jokes. That's funny. So, um, I'll have a video out tomorrow of kind of what we talked about, so you guys probably don't even care about it. But I'm gonna do probably 3 separate videos, uh, for the 300 blackout. I'm tired. 300 blackout, 8.6 blackout, and then the 7 PRC. And then tomorrow I won't take the 8.6, but I'll take the 308 M1A, 7 PRC, and the 300 blackout. I have a ton of 300 blackout stuff to shoot. Um, I think I shot today the 2 sub loads I had, and so everything else is gonna be supersonics from basically 110 to, I think, 160s, and then I'll start doing a ton of hand loading for it. Okay, let's see here. What do you call a sleeping bull? I don't know, what do you call it? What do we call a sleeping bull? What do we call it? A bulldozer? Oh my gosh. That's actually kinda funny. I'm gonna have to tell my kid when he gets in here. He'll think that's funny, and then it really will be a dad joke. What did one muffin say to the other muffin? "Holy crap, a talking muffin." Or no, wait, I screwed that up. No, it goes, what did one muffin say to another muffin? One muffin goes, "It's hot in here." The other muffin goes, "Holy crap, a talking muffin." Wow, I messed that up real bad. I got jokes, but they're not jokes, friendly to, uh, YouTube Live. We're off the rails, yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna get the new rings tomorrow morning. I'll pick them up. Shoot, I might even go pick them up tonight. I might even go pick up my ring snack because I think I got till 9 o'clock. Might go pick them up tonight and then get them installed, and then I'm gonna hit the range and I'll make sure I get videos. I'll probably do another live tomorrow because my son's got soccer at 6 again. So if you guys are around, uh, 6 Pacific Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern, I'll probably do another live. I appreciate you guys stopping in. It's fun to just kind of chat, So let's see here. 1 second. Ed's asking my question. What model manner stock on the 7 PRC rifle? Dude, I don't remember off the top of my head. Um, Shoot me that email and I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Ed. So, um, let's see here. Well, okay. Well, where did the penguins go to the North Pole? The North Pole. Okay, that's all right, G man. No worries. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm having a ton of new people subscribing. I really appreciate everybody. So, uh, everybody that's stopping in, having time, chatting, and hey, I learned where Newfoundland is now, so that was awesome. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night, Zach. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.